From the Hilliard Gate Sports Center on the campus of Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne, welcome to IPFW basketball. Tonight, it's the ladies first as the Hawks from Quincy University take on the IPFW Mastodons. This is Mike Maas along with Dave Skelton calling the action tonight. And we'll be right back.
What are you eating?
Pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Plain cheese.
How are you eating it?
I'm eating it on the sides. Because...
Hey, you lost your two-front
Nobody did.
What do you want for Christmas?
I don't know.
If you don't stop someone from driving drunk, who will?
My two Frenchies.
Do whatever it takes.
Team spirit is alive and well at IPFW. That's because IPFW has established itself as an athletic power, not only regionally, but nationally. With 11 major sports, IPFW offers talented student athletes great opportunities. Success and support of IPFW athletics comes solely from the fans, students, faculty, alumni, and the prestigious Royal Dons Club. The Royal Dons Athletic Club has over 500 members who financially support IPFW athletics, enabling the university to provide scholarships to deserving athletes. Members will receive one or all of the following: season passes to all sporting events, special seating, hospitality room, plus Royal Dons apparel and gifts. Be a part of the winning tradition. Join the Royal Dons Club. We need your support. Call IPFW Athletics. Get into the team spirit.
Welcome back to the Gates Sports Center on the campus of IPFW. Mike Maas, Dave Skelton with you tonight as we have the Quincy University Hawks taking on the IPFW Mastodons. Starting lineups are being introduced to the crowd right now, and we'll go over them real quickly. For Quincy, comes into the game with a record of 3-15. At the guard positions will be number 3, Tanya Edwards, a 5'2" junior out of Chicago, along with Alicia Smith, number 23, a 5'6" senior from Farwell, Texas. At the forward spots, number 22, Jamie O'Brien, a 5'10" sophomore from Ewing, Missouri. And Danielle Harrison, number 43, a 5'9" sophomore from Warsaw, Illinois. And at center for Quincy will be number 54, Laura Sorensen, a 6'1" sophomore from St. Louis. For IPFW, first place in the GLVC, Dave. They are 17-2 overall in the year, 10-2 in the conference. Their starters at the guard spots will be Wendy Recker, number 14, a 5'8" junior out of Auburn, Indiana. And Lindy Jones, the leading scorer on the team, second leading scorer in the country, number 32, a 5'9" senior from Decatur. Forward spots, Renee Ressler, number 15, a 5'10" junior from Columbus, Indiana. And Jessica Henry is getting the start tonight. She's a 5'7" freshman from Wadsworth, Ohio, wearing number 23. And at center for IPFW will be number 50, Tara Mazzillo, a 6'1" junior from Auburn. And though it's number one against first against last place teams on the basketball floor, you never know.
That's right. It's going to be a toughie, and I think probably the Mastodons are looking forward to this game tonight because they did not play well at all in the second half Thursday night.
We're underway. IPFW controlled the opening tip. They are in the white uniforms, heading from left to right on your screen.
Nice pass inside. Good bucket. Good start for the Mastodons.
Renee Ressler with the basket, and it's 2-0 IPFW.
Yeah, a little change in the lineup. I think Jessica Henry's getting her second starting line, or third game to start tonight.
Three-point shot is no good by Alicia Smith, but putting the ball up and in on the putback is Laura Sorensen. So Sorensen ties the game back up at 2 apiece, and we've played about 53 seconds.
Laura is one of the leading scorers for the Hawks, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Jessica Henry on the feed from Jones.
Again, a nice look as Lindy drove the baseline and then pitched off. Good jump shot.
4-2 Dons.
Tanya Edwards, a lot of the action for the Quincy Hawks.
Nice pass inside to Jamie O'Brien. And O'Brien makes the bank shot, and we're tied at 4.
Might have been a little extra step in there, but it's early.
Renee Ressler gets the benefit of the doubt.
The Dons are getting inside real well tonight. So far, 3 times down and 3 times inside for a good jump shot.
6-4 our score, 18 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first half. From the Gates Sports Center on the campus of IPFW.
Pretty tight man-to-man defense for the Mastodons to start the ball game here, and there goes Tanya Edwards. She's a driver, a slasher, and a jumper. So, yep, and there she comes up with a loose ball.
Little pepper pot there.
Yes, she is.
So Quincy has a fresh 30. Sorensen on the turnaround, puts it up and in.
She's a strong gal. She goes back in there, and it's pretty tough to stop. We're going to have to get somebody maybe to front her before the night's over.
Quincy not playing like a last-place team right now. Three-pointer by Lindy Jones, no good, but Renee Ressler gets the rebound.
And there's a good hustle by Lindy Jones. Followed her shot, knocked it loose, right over to Renee.
6 points for Ressler, and it's 8-6 IPFW. Good defensive pressure by Henry and Recker. The double team forces a turnover. And we've got a 20-second timeout called.
Trap right at the midcourt line caused Tanya some difficulty that time in trying to get their offense set up for the Hawks of Quincy, Illinois.
These two teams have played once before. Back in January, not January, I should say,
I think maybe, yeah, and IPFW was a winner by maybe, what, 14 or 15?
15 points, 87-72. So they lead the series 1-0. And right now,
IPFW will have the ball as they come out.
You just saw a picture of Quincy coach Penny Lewis. She's in her 3rd year at the helm. Has an overall record of 22 wins and 50 defeats. And referee Dave Venderly says that Lindy Jones traveled with the basketball, so
couldn't get the ball on the floor before both feet moved.
Turnovers are even at 1 apiece.
Turnovers will be an important item, I think, for IPFW tonight. They need to play well and get sharp again. Good hustle by Renee Ressler. Ah, yeah.
And Sorensen, I'll tell you, almost looked like a football game.
Yes, it
going
did.
at it pretty hard and heavy, so.
Renee got in the passing lane and then denied the pass, went to the floor and tied the ball up. So next time it'll be IPFW on the alternate possession.
Alternate possession, balls to Quincy. Inside pass for Sorensen, knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by Quincy, it'll be IPFW basketball.
Good defensive pressure that time. 2 people went to the ball and cut Sorensen off. She had nothing else to do but to lose it.
You may hear Coach Pam Bowden shouting some instructions to her troops.
Tough pass.
Cross-court pass intended for Mazzillo, knocked out of bounds by Sorensen. And you're right, Dave, that is an awfully tough pass to complete.
And Renee knew it as soon as she let go of it because she looked back toward the bench and said, my fault.
Lindy Jones driving, puts the shot up and gets the friendly bounce. So Lindy Jones gets her first points of the night, and it's 10-6 IPFW with 16:11 left here in the first half.
Lindy thrives on a little contact, and she drew the contact that time and then went up with the shot.
Again, some pressure defense on the part of IPFW, but Quincy gets it inside. Sorensen missed the shot, went over the back, and commits the foul.
Tara Musillo that time had good inside possession. Blocked out on Sorensen. Sorensen drew the foul.
That's the first foul in the contest. So IPFW will get the ball, putting it into play.
Quincy's extending their defensive pressure a little bit here.
Jones cut off, loses the ball. And there is a timeout as one of the Quincy gals is shipping up.
I think Laura Sorensen.
I think it's Sorensen.
Yeah. Looks like maybe the ball caught her on the end of the finger, or shaking a hand, holding that, trying to stretch that.
She's going to take a seat on the bench, be replaced by Jennifer Spates, number 20, a 5'9" junior out of Schaumburg, Illinois.
Jennifer sees a lot of playing time also for this Quincy team.
And Quincy in the visiting black with white and gold trim, heading from right to left on your screen. Ball knocked away, nearly stolen by Wendy Recker.
Good
and
hustle.
they said ball goes off of Quincy last, so good defensive play by Recker, and
Good
IPFW
hustle. Real good
gets
hustle.
the basketball. You can see Sorensen being attended to.
Got a person back. There we go.
Mazzillo banks it up off the glass and in. So Tara Mazzillo on a nice pass from Jones, and it's 12-6 IPFW.
Jessica Henry putting the pressure on Tanya Edwards. Trying to contain her. She's going to be a handful. She's a quick guard.
Now we got a whistle. Going to have a little contact for a non-contact sport.
Yeah.
And Renee Ressler is going to pick up the foul. Her first, team first.
Renee was doing her best to hold her ground in there and keep position, but got caught with a hole.
Little Tanya Edwards, 5'2". She's going to inbound it, and she takes too long.
Good pressure that time by the Dons.
Unofficially 4 turnovers now for Quincy as compared to 1 for IPFW.
And that's been a problem for Quincy all year. They've had about 2 turnovers to every assist that they've come up with.
Nice defensive play by Jamie O'Brien of Quincy as she tied up Renee Ressler. Jump ball called, and IPFW gets it on the possession. 14:46 left here in the first half. Long three-point shot by Jessica Henry is good. 5 points for Jessica.
The Dons beginning to stretch it out now a little bit, pull away a little bit, but they're going to have to keep playing hard. This can be a dangerous team. A team that's in last place that you don't think is going to do much can cause you fits.
Shot no good, but the rebound shot is no good. Put up by Spates, and IPFW comes away with the basketball. Jones from about 14 feet off the iron, no good. Rebound by Shawanti Collette of Quincy.
And Quincy rebounds well, both ends of the floor.
Little push off by Mazzillo, no foul called.
They aren't used to seeing her that far out on the court, that's why.
3-point shot by Shawanti Collette is good.
And she nailed it.
That makes the score, well, they're going to call it a deuce. I thought it was a 3, but they call it a deuce. Let's make the score 15-8. Ressler puts it up towards the end. Renee Ressler, 8 points so far. Here we going.
She's working that inside lane real well on the offense, getting open and they're getting the ball to her, and up it goes.
Number of substitutions going to come in for IPFW with the next whistle. Long shot from the outside, no good by O'Brien. Rebound goes to IPFW.
I think they can afford to let O'Brien take that three-point shot. She doesn't shoot that very much. She's an inside player.
Lindy Jones just inside the arc, no good. Rebound Spates. And here come the Quincy Hawks.
Jessica Henry gives ground a little bit when Tanya's that far out on the floor, but after that, she's on her.
Three-point shot is good by Danielle Harrison.
Danielle.
So she gets her first points of the night, and it's 17-11. Quincy hanging in there.
Danielle's a tall girl, but she shoots more of the threes than anybody out there. And there we go.
Tara Mazzillo tries the long-range shot.
She decided she'd have to match that, didn't she?
Tit for tat, and it's 20-11.
Quincy comes down with that point guard, Tanya, out front, 4 across, and then they try to see what can happen.
Ball knocked away, picked up by Wendy Recker. And we got a whistle and a foul. Nice
A little
defensive
extra
play by
pressure
Recker.
that time by Shawanta Collette.
Now we got mass substitutions. Barb Derry, number 22, Leah Sheets, number 43, and Jenny Newhart, number 44 for IPFW.
Trying to keep fresh troops in there, I think, tonight.
See Laura Sorensen comes back in the lineup. Nice to see that.
Yeah.
Along with number 42, Kim Pinksterhouse. And there was one other substitution, I believe it was number 23. Oh, that is Smith. 43. No, it's hers. We'll get it sooner or later. IPFW basketball. They're up 20-11.
Kim Pinksterhouse, is she the new person in?
She's one of them.
One of them.
Loose ball picked up by Quincy.
Here comes Tanya Edwards, so you better cut her off.
Driving the lane, putting the shot up, no good. It's Pinksterhouse. Rebound IPFW. And Recker's pass for Sheets picked off.
A little bit too much lead on the pass, and Tanya Edwards, very quick, is able to come down and pick it off.
Ball knocked away, nearly. Picked up, three-point shot up and in by Harrison.
Yep, Danielle's heating up out there.
2 trays for her. And at the 11-minute mark, it's 20-14. IPFW with the lead. Barb Derry tries a three, no good. Picked off by Edwards. Covers the little mighty mite.
Harrison on those three-point shots for Quincy. She shoots a lot on them. She only hits about 25%.
We got a whistle and a pushing foul going to be called on Sorensen.
Sorensen.
That's number 2 on Laura.
A little extra push in there, trying to gain advantage with the position on the inside.
Number 54, Sarah Smith, checks into the IPFW lineup, replacing Tara Mazzillo.
So everybody's had a little bit of a breather so far, except for Wendy Recker. Oh,
nice pass. Newhart. Oh, they could call a jump ball. IPFW fans wanted a foul.
Jenny could have gone up with that shot without the dribble.
It'll be
She'd have
Quincy
gotten it
ball
off.
on the possession. One nice thing, though, Dave, is that IPFW is passing the basketball very well.
Real good movement with the ball. 2 crisp passes. Here we come with that 1-4 set again. We'll see where Tanya tries to get Quincy to go this time. Typically, they're breaking somebody up high out of that middle, and now Sorensen's bouncing people around again and getting a
This is her strength to get the basket. That's her third. She has 6 points. And we near the 10-minute mark, and it's only a 4-point lead for IPFW. Leah Sheets puts it up and in.
Nice move in traffic. Came across there and got the jump shot.
And it's 22-16 IPFW.
Jessica Henry getting ready to check back in, and I would guess that she'll give Wendy Recker a rest.
Pass intended for Sorensen, knocked away. Ball goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Quincy. It'll be IPFW basketball. Henry checks back in for Recker for IPFW.
Pretty fast-paced game.
Sure is. 9:38 and counting here in the first half. Don's up by 6 and looking for more. Smith nearly lost the ball. Kicks it off to Newhart. The left-handed Jenny Newhart shot is good.
Yeah, Jenny took the time that time to get the shot up and soft, and there goes Tanya. She is
before
quick.
the shot. Edwards was hit on the arm.
She is very, very quick.
Leah Sheets hit with a personal foul. That's her first, team second. It'll be Quincy ball. Inbounded by Edwards. Another three-point shot by Harrison, no good. Sheets comes up with the rebound, and the Dons come running. Now they slow it up. We got a whistle,
And
and a push-off foul.
got in trouble again.
If that's on Sorensen, and it is, that is her third.
Yeah, that's going to be a
All three
problem
fouls
for
are on
Quincy.
Laura Sorensen. And she will take a seat on the bench, no doubt, to be replaced by Jennifer Spates.
She looks a little winded at the time, too. That last one may have been a fatigue foul.
Newhart puts the shot up, no good. Goes ball. It's a last touch by Spates. Good effort for Quincy, but IPFW gets possession. 8:50 left here until halftime. 24-16 our score. IPFW on top. Barberi loses the ball, but they say that
Out of bounds.
Pinksterhouse was on the end line, so
Shot
turnover
clock does not
apiece.
reset.
IPFW gets the ball. Nice feed. Smith couldn't make the bucket. Quincy comes up with the ball. And here comes the mighty Mike, Tanya Edwards.
She runs the show for Quincy. There's no doubt about it. Good ball handler, quick, good shooter.
Shot no good by Pinksterhouse. The Dons come running. They can control the basketball. Tried to run the break, just couldn't control the ball. Smith, turnaround shot, no. She's got the rebound. Quincy does.
The Dons are getting some good passes around and getting the ball inside, and can't get the ball to fall now.
Well, I'm very impressed with their passing tonight. You know, the shots haven't dropped the last couple of times. Nice feed, Edwards.
Tremendous pass.
Spates couldn't get the ball. Derry on the rebound.
Tremendous pass.
Newhart shot up, no good, but she's fouled. And Jenny will go to the line.
And again, we'll have some multiple substitutions here, both teams. Number 50, Katie Freeman is going to enter
I'm
for
going
the
to
first
call
time.
Jennifer Spates on that foul. Her first, team fourth. Renee Ressler checks in for Sarah Smith.
Lindy
Lindy
Jones
Jones
back
comes
in.
back in the lineup as well.
Barb Fury.
At the free throw line, Jenny Newhart. It's nice to see her back in the lineup. She missed several games.
Tara Musillo is waiting to replace her should she hit this next shot.
First free throw is good. As is the second. So Jenny Newhart makes both free throws. She'll get a rest. Checks out with 4 points.
Jamie O'Brien back in for Quincy. So many substitutions coming in here over one dead ball. It's hard to
tell
keep
ya.
track of.
7.5 minutes to go until halftime. 26-16, the lead's 10 for the Dons. Pass intended.
Pass that'll
Freeman.
probably
Katie
technically
Freeman
go
bounced
down
off
as a
the
shot.
glass. Lindy Jones with the basketball.
The Dons have inched that lead back up to 10.
Good call by the officials. Tara Mazzillo did commit over and back.
Could have been.
Bowden doesn't like
The
it,
monitor
but it was
blocked my
true.
shot, so I couldn't see.
In all truthfulness, Mazzillo's lucky she didn't get called for a pushing foul.
Well, that could be, yeah.
So take the turnover over the foul any day of the week. Nice feed inside, shot up and in.
They'll probably
Oh,
take the basket
no
away.
good.
We'll see if he waves off the basket.
Jamie O'Brien, they're going to have to.
Foul on number 22, Jamie O'Brien, her first.
They That's her first, team fifth. Here comes Wendy Ricker back in the IPFW lineup. They would almost have to wave off that point, otherwise.
Yeah, they didn't put anything up on the board, so he didn't count it as good.
So first foul on O'Brien negates a nice pass from Tanya Edwards. And the Dons have the ball with a 10-point lead. Mazzillo baseline shot, no. Pizzurro fights for the rebound, goes out of bounds, and they say last touch by IPFW.
Good hustle, two of them going after it, and they couldn't quite control it.
So here come the Quincy Hawks, down by 10, 6:37 to go.
And again, that 1-4 set. Tanya Edwards takes the ball up top, and let's see where they go this time. They've been trying to get that down the lane, or a little hop, skip, and a jump.
Call, Jamie O'Brien. Unofficially, Dave, I have Quincy for 8 turnovers, IPFW with 5.
Yeah, I think Quincy's been averaging 20 or so turnovers a game, so that makes it awfully tough.
IPFW moving the ball around on the perimeter.
Lindy Jones on the baseline.
Nice feed to Sheets, shot up and in. Boy, I'll be anxious to see the stat sheet at halftime. How many assists IPFW have right now, but they are passing the ball very well.
Lindy Jones probably has 4 or 5 already herself.
Boy, there's a pushing foul, and I'm surprised the officials haven't been calling more of those. Leah Sheets going to get the call. Her second, team third.
Leah made a late decision that time on the defense, and now wishes she hadn't.
They're going to say that Edwards was in the act of shooting. So Tanya Edwards, a 5'2" junior from Chicago, Illinois.
85% free throw shooter.
And she makes good on the first one.
One shot.
It makes the score 28-17. 5:52 left in the half. Second one is good too, so Edwards 2 for 2 from the stripe. And the lead is down to 10.
5'2" in the heart of the team.
Pass picked off by O'Brien.
And then return,
for 10.
Lindy Jones picked off the pass.
Baseline shot by Sheets is good.
Basket by
Another assist for the Dons.
Half a dozen. And it's 30-18.
IPFW defense playing very well right now.
Long shot just inside the arc is good by Jamie O'Brien.
They're going to have to adjust, though, to the fact that as soon as Tanya penetrates that lane, she kicks it back if they pinch in. And getting some shots. But
we should note that Jamie O'Brien, number 22 for Quincy, is playing with a broken nose. And Coach Penny Lewis was very happy to get her back in the lineup tonight.
I'll bet.
Shot by Mazzillo, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in.
Very good. Follow that shot when you miss.
Tara Mazzillo now has 7 points, and it leads back up to a dozen, 32-20. Here comes Tanya Edwards. Nice feed, inside shot, up and in by Katie Freeman.
One of the reasons
from Edwards.
She's one of the leaders in the assist department in the GLVC.
Lindy Jones. Ball knocked away, picked up by a wrestler. And IPFW retains possession. 14 on the shot clock. Mazzillo, baseline shot, no good. Rebound fought for Mazzillo, gets it again. Lindy Jones from long distance, yes.
R3.
Lindy Jones with a deuce and a tray. She has 5 points. And it's 35-22. I believe that's the biggest lead of the night for IPFW.
Wendy Recker now has her turn at trying to guard Tanya Edwards.
Feeds it off to O'Brien. They're going to say a jump ball situation.
Alternate possession to the Dons.
And more substitutions as the shock troops keep coming in for both teams.
Leah Sheets gets a rest. Leah did a nice job.
She did. She got 6 points.
And had the enviable task of having to guard Tanya Edwards on the defense.
And we got a momentary delay as referee Dave Federley is talking to the
Checking to see if
scores.
the scoreboard is correct. They thought something might have been missed earlier.
Now we're about ready to get back into play.
I have a sneaking suspicion that the coach didn't realize that that charging foul a while ago negated a basket that was made, maybe.
There's Lindy Jones from the foul line off the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Spates, who gives the ball to Edwards.
Jennifer Spates has been pretty active on the boards in the times that she's been in this first half.
Long shot, no good. Rebound put up and in. Put up and attempted rather by Pinksterhouse, but she is fouled and she will go to the stripe shooting 2. Tara Mazzillo charged with the foul. That's her first, team 4th.
Tara took a swat at the ball, missed the ball and got the arm. See on the replay.
So now we've got
Timeout.
timeout. Let's see if it's a full or a 20. 20-second timeout called by IPFW.
20-second timeout.
So we'll keep it right here. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left here in the first half.
13-point lead, kind of a quiet 13-point lead for the Mastodons here. Mike, it seems that the pace has been pretty fast. Score was tight for a while, and then all of a sudden it inched apart.
Again, one of the things we commented on earlier, the Dons are passing the ball a lot more and a lot more crisp. What's the correct English word?
Well,
crisper, crispy.
very, very crisply. Something like the weather outside. Very crisp.
Yes. And we get back to action. And let's see who we're shooting for. It'll be Kim Pinksterhouse shooting 2 free throws. 71% free throw shooter.
Perfect on the first one.
Makes our score 35-23. Pinksterhouse, a 5'9" freshman from Bartelso, Illinois, makes the second as well. She now has 2 points. And the lead stands at 11.
Quincy's in a little bit of a zone press in the half court, and they're trying to follow that ball and trap. The Dons are so far being able to avoid that trap.
Henry forces a shot up, no good. Rebound controlled by Spates, and we've called her name a number of times here in the first half. Quincy gonna try to knock that deficit into single digits. Shot up, no good. But getting her own rebound and putting it back up, and again, no good, was Pinksterhouse. Mazzillo comes down with the rebound. And the Dons are on the run. Jones stops, pops, and
Nice
hits.
move, great move.
Nice move by Lindy Jones. She now has 7. And it's 37-24, 144 left in a half. There's Edwards with basketball, watched closely by Henry.
IPFW played good defense.
Ball knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by IPFW. So Edwards will inbound it right in front of us.
They may
12
not.
on the shot clock.
Tanya Edwards back out front, where we've seen her all night long. Now she takes that 3.
No good. Henry fights for the rebound. Picked up by Recker. Wendy Recker. Ball knocked away. Jones, baseline drive, shot no good. Fight for the rebound, and they're going to say jump ball. And it should
Possession
be
this time will be
Quincy on the
Yep.
possession. And I'll tell you, Dave, so far we've had 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th jump ball alternate possession call we've had in the first half.
First half.
That's an awful lot for
Yeah.
a college game.
That's the kind of thing that happens a lot in the second half, going down the stretch. But
Under a minute now. 37-24, three-point attempt on the way, no good by Harrison. And Jessica Henry is fouled as she tries to bring the ball up the floor.
2 Quincy Hawks that time.
Jamie O'Brien with the foul, her second, team 6th. Oh, they're going to say team 7th.
So it's the
I
1 and
missed
1.
one somewhere along the line. So Jessica Henry at the line shooting 1 and a bonus. Off the rim, no good, but Mazzillo comes up with the loose ball. Baseline jumper by Lindy Jones is good. Lindy Jones with 9. Nice feed from Wrestler. 39-24.
Can't quite kill the clock yet, but they have to
About a 10-second
get a shot.
differential.
Yep.
Ten in the shot clock, 20 in the game clock. Edwards shakes, bakes, drives, puts it up. No good. Rebound. Henry outlets it for Jones.
Nice lead pass.
Whoa, Jones is barreled into by Alicia Smith.
8 seconds on the game clock.
So Alicia Smith picks up her first foul.
Alicia Smith, her first.
And Lindy Jones, so head to the stripe where she's hit on 86.3% of her free throws this year.
1-1.
And I believe you said earlier, Dave, that's number 9. She's 9th best in the country.
It was something like that. We'll have to check that, yeah.
Makes the first one. It's her first foul on a free throw attempt of the night. And that gets her into double figures with 10 points. Lindy, a senior from Decatur, Indiana. Played her high school basketball at Belmont High School. Missed the second one. Edwards at the buzzer, no good. So our first half of action comes to an end, and after 20 minutes of play, scoreboard shows the IPFW Mastodons 40 and the Quincy Hawks 24.
The Dons in this first half, they're an excellent shooting free throw team, but tonight they've been missing a few. They haven't shot a lot yet, so I guess it won't hurt the percentages probably, but they've been misfiring just a little bit.
And we'll see what happens.
Little discussion here at halftime with
Coach
Quincy
Penny Lewis trying to get her point across to the officials. We'll see what happens. But we'll take a break. It's halftime, 40-24 in favor of IPFW.
This vehicle can take you to places no other vehicle can. To strange worlds and even stranger life forms. It can take you inside a human heartbeat to the innermost mysteries of life itself. It can take you to the silicon landscapes of tomorrow's supercomputers. It can even take you to a world where information travels on highways of light. This incredible vehicle can take you as far as your ability and imagination will allow. But only if you don't bail out. So stay in school. This message was brought to you by the United States Air Force because we know how far a good education can take you.
Check it out! The campus has it all. Learn it, or work it, or play it, just do it. It's a cool place. Call now! Go to work, go to school, go ahead.
If you don't stop someone from driving drunk, who will? Do whatever it takes.
Throughout America, there are a lot of hungry mouths to feed. Please remember, 12 million of them are children. You can help feed a child in your community today. Just call Second Harvest, America's food bank network.
Celebrate, 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 celebrate.
Welcome to the Martin Luther King Jr. Center for Nonviolent Social Change. The center is the living legacy to Dr. King and his dream.
He had a dream?
Oh yes, he had a dream for freedom, justice, and equality for all people, everywhere.
What's this?
This is the Nobel Peace Prize awarded to Dr. King for his nonviolent work.
What's that?
That's the proclamation declaring Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday a national holiday, a holiday for peace.
Was Dr. King a good man? Was he a smart man? Was he a kind man?
Yes, he was all of these things.
How come you know so much about him? Yeah.
Because he was also my father.
Washington and Lincoln on their birthdays.
So now a third name is added to the list of men of peace strong. Major Justice. Now, every January on the third Monday, we pay homage to the man who paved the way for freedom, justice, and equality, to make the world a better place for you and me. It's a holiday. It's a gathering for the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. King tried to love somebody.
Do you wanna love somebody? I'm for his sake, put your head away.
On the holiday,
when the fun away.
everybody loves somebody.
What are you eating?
Pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Plain cheese.
How are you eating it?
I'm eating it on the side. Because
Hey, you lost your 2 front teeth.
I know I did.
What do you want for Christmas?
I don't know.
If you don't stop someone from driving drunk, who will?
My 2 front teeth.
Do whatever it takes.
Team spirit is alive and well at IPFW. That's because IPFW has established itself as an athletic power, not only regionally, but nationally. With 11 major sports, IPFW offers talented student athletes great opportunities. Success and support of IPFW athletics comes solely from the fans, students, faculty, alumni, and the prestigious Royal Dons Club. The Royal Dons Athletic Club has over 500 members who financially support IPFW athletics, enabling the university to provide scholarships to deserving athletes. Members will receive one or all of the following: season passes to all sporting events, special seating, hospitality room, plus Royal Dons apparel and gifts. Be a part of the winning tradition. Join the Royal Dons Club. We need your support. Call IPFW Athletics. Get into the team spirit.
Check it out. The campus has it all. Learn it, or work it, or play it, just do it. It's a cool place. Call now. Go to work, go to school, go ahead.
There's an awesome power that can eliminate over half of our nation's defense forces. It's everywhere, and it can strike at any time. Who has this incredible power? You do. If you employ National Guard and Reserve members, you need to use your power wisely, because today, the Guard and Reserve make up over half of our country's defense. So when they need time off to serve, be a hero. Give them the freedom to protect ours.
Sally wants to be a surgeon someday. Maybe she'll operate on you. Now, would you like a free booklet of simple ways you can help improve her education? Call 1-800-96-PROMISE.
Why would anybody give someone they don't know a gift? Because the need is desperate. Please give blood. There's a life to be saved right now.
Hello, I'm Kenny G. New national standards for music and the other arts in our public schools can help ensure your child receives a complete education. To find out more, call this toll-free number.
Billy wants to work on airplanes when he grows up. Maybe one that you fly in. Now, would you like this free booklet of simple ways you can help improve his education? Call 1-800-96-PROMISE.
Throughout America, there are a lot of hungry mouths to feed. 12 million of them are children. Call Second Harvest and feed a child today.
To be an organ and tissue donor, even if you've signed something, you must tell your family now so they can carry out your decision later. Call 1-800-355-SHARE for your free brochure.
Welcome back to the Gates Sports Center, everybody. Mike Miles, Dave Skelton with you. We are moments away from the start of the second half, and Dave, let's take a quick look at these first half stats. It's 25 seconds so allow. IPFW from the floor, 17 of 30 for 57%, 3 of 5 from three-point range, 3 of 5 from the foul line, 60% each way. Quincy, 9 of 26 from the floor for 35%, 2 of 7 from three-point range for 29%, 4 of 4 from the foul line for 1,000. Leading scorers for IPFW, Lindy Jones, 10 points, 8 points for Renee Ressler, 7 points for Tara Mazzillo, 6 for Leah Sheets, 5 Jessica Henry, and 4 for Jenny Newhart.
Pretty good distribution of the points.
And for Quincy, their leading scorers, Danielle Harrison and Laura Sorensen, 6 apiece.
Two other probable significant things there in that first half. IPFW had only 7 turnovers. And they out-rebounded Quincy, 17 to 50. Good pass inside.
Mazzillo misses the shot. Rebound controlled by Jennifer Spates. That's her 7th rebound. She had 6 in the first half. So Quincy gets their first crack at the ball, trailing by 16 points, 40 to 24.
Quincy came out in a little bit different offensive set that time. The point guard out front, and then they were 2-2 along the lane.
Spates misses. Sheets with the rebound. And got a whistle. Is it going to count?
I think they will. I think they'll count it.
Going to call the foul on Jennifer Spates. That's her second, team first. And Bowden pleading for that shot to go. But the men in the black and white stripes say no, so it'll be IPFW ball underneath their own basket.
Leah Sheets to inbound.
Three-pointer by Jones off the iron, no good. Sheets running to get that rebound. Good hustle.
Good follow.
Renee Ressler is fouled as she took the shot. She'll go to the line shooting 2. Foul is going to be called on Jamie O'Brien. That's her 3rd. Tanya Edwards comes back in the lineup replacing Danielle Harrison.
Probably
so,
another point in the first half. Pretty well played game. There weren't all that many fouls called.
Yeah, we had 8 on Quincy and only 4 on IPFW. Renee Ressler knocks down the first one. She's had a perfect night. 4 of 4 from the floor, and now 1 of 1 at the foul line for the 5'10" junior from Columbus, Indiana.
And make it 2 in a row.
And makes it 42-24, and we've played exactly 1 minute of the second half. And traveling call.
A little hesitation there by Tanya Edwards. Wanted to do one thing, changed her mind, and in the midst of all that, traveled.
So Tara Mazzillo will inbound the ball to Wendy Recker near midcourt. The Dons in their home whites traveling from right to left on your screen. Passing the ball very well, as you can see. And now we got a reach-in foul on Sorensen, and that is personal foul number 4 on the 6'1" sophomore from St. Louis.
Foul on number 54, Laura Sorensen.
That'll bring Kim Pinksterhouse off the bench.
For Sorensen is number 42, Kim Pinksterhouse.
So Leah Sheets will inbound the ball.
Kim played pretty well off the bench for the Dons.
Nice feed, nice bucket by Ressler.
Good heads-up play.
And the lead is 20, 44, 24.
Again, they force a turnover with the pressure defense out front. Little trap, brought the ball back to Tanya Edwards, and then she threw it away.
Now 14 turnovers on the night for Quincy. It's one of the things Coach Penn Lewis mentioned to me before the game. They had to cut down the turnovers, hit some shots if they were going to be successful. And IPFW playing their game of hot potato. Leah Sheets can't get the bounce, but Lindy Jones comes up with the offensive rebound. Nice pass inside Mazzillo. Lays it up off the glass and in. Tara Mazzillo now with 9 points. And Dave, I just haven't seen IPFW pass the ball as much or as well all season as tonight.
Been real sharp. Well, that's the thing that was missing Thursday night in that long drought that they had. 13 minutes of play in the second half Thursday night, 1 field goal.
Shot no good by Collette. And here comes IPFW. Ball goes out of bounds. They say last touched by O'Brien. Substitutions for both teams. Jenny Newhart, number 44, comes in the lineup, replacing Renee Ressler. And replacing Jamie O'Brien is, I believe, number 20, Jennifer Spates. So
Renee Ressler's had an excellent ball game tonight.
Jones, baseline shot, no good, but she hits the deck hard as she has fouled. And she will head to the line, trying to improve on that 86.3% free throw average.
That's pretty hard to improve on, isn't it?
They're going to call the foul on Spates, her third, and we've got a timeout on the floor.
Timeout, Quincy.
17 minutes, 13 seconds left.
Quincy hasn't been able to come up with a point yet here in the second half.
The College Cable Access Program Guide provides information about our programming, including IPFW sports telecasts. To receive your free Channel 6 program guide, send your name, address, and zip code to Channel 6 at IPFW, 2101 Coliseum Boulevard East, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46805, or call us at 481-6000. And Dave Scouten, you were mentioning just a moment ago, this ball club, IPFW ball club, is playing a lot better than Thursday night.
Yeah, it was at about this stage of the game Thursday night, they went into a real long dry spell, about 13 minutes worth.
For those of you who don't know, IPFW defeated Southern Illinois at Edwardsville Thursday night here at the Gate Sports Center, 68-64.
Southern Illinois is a pretty good team, too. Not bad. They're about the middle of the standings maybe on the GLVC, but they're a pretty good team.
So, again, that victory made IPFW's record 17 wins and only 2 defeats. Those 2 defeats coming on the road against the University of Indianapolis and Northern Kentucky. And they're going to get a chance for revenge 2 weeks from tonight, Dave, when U of I comes to town.
Interestingly enough, Quincy has 1 win this year. They beat Indianapolis. But they've been in a lot of games.
Yes, they have. In fact, Coach Lewis told me that their last 5 ball games have been the most competitive they've had all season. First free throw by Lindy Jones is successful, as is the second. So Lindy now 3 or 4 from the night at the stripe.
Yeah, Quincy's last 3 games, counting this one, have been against 3 of the top 4 teams in the conference.
So right now the score is in essence 2-1, 48-24 in favor of the IPFW Lady Mastodons. Good defense by IPFW. Pass intended for Pinksterhouse goes off her hands, out of bounds.
And the pressure defense that time, I think, caused the errant pass. Quincy had trouble trying to get anything to go with that one.
Substitution for IPFW, Barb Derry, number 22, checks in. And I believe it's
for Leah Sheets.
Leah Sheets sits down. Oh, errant pass as Lindy Jones thought that Wendy Recker was going to cut into the basket. She cut away instead, so first turnover of the half, only the 8th turnover of the ball game for IPFW.
That's not bad. Pam Bowden will settle for that, I think.
Little mighty might, number 3, Tanya Edwards, trying to make something go.
Good travel out front.
Traveling call called on Jennifer Spates. So the ball goes back over to IPFW, and we've got number 33, Krista Hennings, making her first appearance of the night.
Krista will liven things up a little bit.
Krista, a 5'6" freshman from Elkhart, Indiana. Barb Derry, long range off the iron, no good. Whistle underneath. Pushing foul. Let's see what referee Dave Venderly says.
It's going to be on Alicia Smith.
Foul on number 23, Alicia Smith, her third.
Smith picks up the foul.
Wendy Recker didn't take a shot in the first half. I don't think she's taken one here in the second half. She's done a nice job moving the ball, but hasn't looked for the shot.
A lot of banging going on underneath. Hennings pops and hits.
Good move.
So Krista Hennings makes her presence felt, and it's 50-24 as we near the 15.5-minute mark. Pepperpot drives in, can't make the shot. Record comes up with the rebound. Now she calls out signals, tries to direct traffic. Derry baseline drive, lays it up, no good. We got a whistle and a foul.
Nice move along the baseline by Barb. And IPFW has come out here in the second half, determined not to let the drought hit them again.
They're going to call the foul on Shawanti Collette, her second, team sixth. Got Danielle Harrison, number 43, back in the Quincy lineup.
At the line for the Dons, number 22.
At the stripe, Barb Derry, 5'8" junior, played her high school basketball at Warsaw. First free throw, no good.
Barb's an excellent free throw shooter also.
Pinksterhouse back in the lineup, replacing Jamie O'Brien for the Hawks. And now we got a momentary delay. Now we got a decision. Looks like Pinksterhouse cannot come in.
Technicality on the substitution here.
So O'Brien puts her mask back on to protect her broken nose. Barb Derry back for free throw number 2, and she makes it. 51-24, IPFW, I think we can say comfortably on top.
Yeah, they are, and they're doing it with their defense, as
right
we see there.
Steal for Hennings. Lindy Jones stops, pops, and hits. Lindy Jones has 4 points in the second half, 14 overall.
And when they keep that floor spread, Lindy has a lot better opportunity to go into the lane and get that jumper.
Lindy a little bit over her average. She's averaging 25.9 points a game. That's tied for number 1 in the nation in Division II. Ball almost knocked away by Barb Derry. Harrison for long range distance off the rim, no good. Ball picked off again.
Dons are playing really good defense.
Newhard, left-hand shot, no good. And we got a whistle and another foul.
She had a little trouble getting the hold of the handle though on the board. Finally got it.
I think they're going to call Tanya Edwards for the foul. That's her first.
Number 44, Jenny Newhard going to the line.
And more substitutions. Collette back in. Pinksterhouse in. And number 40, Pam Fairchild, 5'7" junior from Trenton, Missouri, making her first appearance of the night. Meanwhile, Jenny Newhart of the quick left-handed free throw variety puts it up, puts it in. It's 5 points in the night for Jenny. And before you can blink an eye, she's got the next free throw up and in as well. 55-24, IPFW with a commanding lead as we near the 14-minute mark here in the second half.
Surprisingly enough, Quincy has not scored in the second half.
That's amazing. We played over 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Wisso, and Barb Derry's going to get called for the personal blocking foul. That's the first team foul for IPFW here in the second half.
Yeah, that too's kind of amazing.
In fact, IPFW's only committed 5 team fouls the entire night.
And have played aggressive defense.
And there's a steal by Lindy Jones. Left-hand shot is no good. But she hits the floor hard. She kind of thought she was going to get hammered, and she did. Shawante Collette guilty of the infraction.
IPFW coaches discussing whether or not that would be called an intentional foul, and it certainly can be, but I don't think maybe it was necessarily.
I'm not so sure if we're talking intentional or perhaps flagrant.
Well, flagrant, yeah.
But in any event, the foul is called. It is the third foul on Collette, and Lindy Jones back at the stripe. Didn't seem to phase her on that free throw.
She's been bounced around enough that she can come up off the floor and still hurt you.
Second one good as well. Now we got a 20-second timeout called by IPFW as Coach Pam Bowden is giving referee Dave Venderly an earful. I think she still thinks that foul was a flagrant type.
I think as much as anything else, she's wanting to protect a very valuable asset on this team.
Yeah, let's take a look at Coach Pam Bowden there. Lindy Jones, we mentioned her scoring average 25.9 per game, tied for #1 in the nation. She's been the GLVC Player of the Week twice in the last 3 weeks.
4 times for the year, I think, maybe.
And against St. Joseph's, she had a career night, 43 points, 14 rebounds, and I know Sports Information Director Matt DeLong is one of many that's doing a little bit of pushing for Lindy Jones to possibly be the NCAA Division II National Player of the Year. But
well, it certainly is a
we'll
possibility. I think she's got to be a very strong candidate for the All-America first team, no doubt about it.
And we're back into action. 13.5 minutes to go. Quincy, long three-point shot, no good by Collette. Rebound Hennings. I'll tell you, Dave, Krista Hennings, 5'6", to see her playing the low block is amazing.
She gets good position and has good vertical leap.
3-point field goal by Lindy Jones. And it makes the score 60-24.
A new wrinkle in the IPFW defense tonight is that trap, 2-time that they're putting on as soon as they cross midcourt.
Now we got a pushing foul going against IPFW. I believe Newhart's going to get called for the foul. Jenny picks up personal foul #1, team second. There's Jessica Henry into the lineup for the Dons.
When the record get a rest, as Jessica Henry comes back in.
So it'll be Quincy basketball. Just under 13 minutes to go. Pass inside, knocked away. They say it'll still be Quincy ball.
Yeah, we've played another minute of action, and Quincy still has not scored in this second half.
Shot up, no good. Rebound, Lindy Jones. Don's on the run, 4-on-1. Derry to Newhart. Newhart's shot is no good, and she's fouled.
That's a nice move by Barb Derry. Couldn't quite catch up with the ball well enough to get the shot, but she dished it back to Jenny Newhart, who was fouled while she was shooting.
So they're going to call the foul on Spates.
Number
her
44,
third.
Jenny Newhart going to the line.
So Jenny Newhart back at the line, and like we said earlier, don't blink because Jenny Newhart shoots free throws in a hurry. Misses the first one there. That snapped a string of 4 straight successful ones.
And IPFW's in the 1-and-1 already, and that's with 12 minutes and 47 seconds to go.
Second free throw is good. Give Jenny Newhart 7 points on the night now. And now we got a whistle and a foul. Lindy Jones, the guilty party there. That is her first.
A
Team
little
third.
over-aggressive on the trap on the corner, but the aggressiveness is good.
Saw Coach Penny Lewis give out a signal, a play to run. Quincy Hawks in for a struggle tonight.
And for some reason, too, Quincy has moved little Latanya Edwards down in the corner rather than out at the point.
Ball knocked away by Derry.
And a steal. Good hustle by Barb Derry.
Lindy Jones inside for Newhart. Ball goes off her hands out of bounds, but whistle and a foul going to be called.
Jennifer Spates, maybe, number 20.
That's her fourth.
Stop.
Laurel Sorensen coming back in the lineup, replacing Spates. And Jenny Newhart back at the line, shooting 1+ bonus. Rattles the first one off the rim. Sarah Smith at the table, scorer's table. If Miss Newhart can make this one, she'll go out and take a break, and Sarah Smith will take her place. That's what happens. Newhart successful. Jenny now in the second half, 5 of 6 at the stripe, 7 of 8 for the game, and 9 points overall. 12 minutes to go, 63-24 our score. It's Julie Altide with 34 in the lineup for Quincy. Tries a long shot off the rim, no good. It's amazing, Dave. Quincy has gone over 8 minutes now without scoring a point.
Really is. It's a 23-0 run, and you don't see those very often.
Turnover, IPFW, ball goes out of bounds. Quincy gets another crack at it.
Jessica Henry applying the pressure at the point of this defense for IPFW. Lindy Jones from the
Pass
wing.
intended for Fairchild, knocked out of bounds by Lindy Jones. You know, I had a chance earlier in the week doing some reporting for the Fort Wayne News Sentinel on girls high school sectional basketball, and one of the better guards in the area, East Noble's Jamie Wappus, played against Prairie Heights, and she went 14.5 minutes without scoring a point the other night. And there's a push-in foul going to be called on Jennifer Henry, Jessica Henry rather. To get back to my point, 14.5 minutes without an individual scoring is one thing, but to go nearly 9 minutes without scoring as a team.
Yeah.
That's something else. So substitution, Sue Gamble, 5'8" sophomore from East Noble High School in Kendallville, replaces Lindy Jones. And now we got a reach-in foul on Sarah Smith.
Sarah got a little over anxious there to try to cut off the pass.
And one might expect things to get just a touch on the sloppy side. Coach Pam Bowden has pulled most of her starters. In fact, all of her starters now are on the bench. And some of the reserves not getting as much playing time. Might be a little rusty. There we go.
The ice got broken.
Shawanti Collette gets the first points, and it comes with 11:03 left to go. And it makes our score 53-26. Henry from the foul line off the iron, no good, but she was fouled, and she will go to the stripe, shooting 2.
This could get to be a pretty slow game from here on out. 10 minutes and 48 seconds, fouls, free throw shooting.
Ironic since the first half went so quickly.
He really did. Went very fast.
Jessica Henry at the line, 5'7" freshman from Wadsworth, Ohio.
She got the shooter's roll there, fell in.
That's point number 6 for Jessica.
Jessica misses the second.
Rebound controlled by Quincy. Ball knocked away, picked up by Sorensen. Good effort by Hennings.
Real good hustle. Didn't save the ball, but it was great hustle.
3-pointer by Collette, short. Ball goes out of bounds. Good play by Pam Fairchild as her feet were in the air and she bounced that ball.
And the shot clock does not reset since they have not lost possession.
So we've got 8 seconds on the shot clock, 10:24 on the game clock. Pass intended for Sorensen.
Now there's a reset on the shot clock.
So a fresh 30-second shot clock. And Tanya Edwards will try to put the ball in play again. Inside, Sorensen gets it up off the glass and in, so
that's part of the reason it took them so long to get into the scoring column. She's awfully effective in the inside there and has been sitting out with all those fouls.
Makes it 64-28. IPFW comfortably in front. Sue Gamble from 17 feet short. Derry with the offensive rebound.
Good awareness by Barb Deary. Pick up that air ball and go back up.
4 points for Barb and it's 66-28. One good thing, Dave, is with these reserves, getting some valuable game time, chance to work together as a unit.
Yeah.
Hone their skills to be ready for further action down the road.
And we're at that point of the season where anytime the starters can get a little extra rest, it'll pay dividends down the road. Because they've got a tough stretch coming up to finish off this season.
Fouls called there is on IPFW's Jessica Henry, her second, team sixth. And at the stripe, a tired Tanya Edwards. She will shoot two. She scored 2 points today, both from the foul line. First free throw off the back of the iron, no good. Tanya averaging just over 10 points a ball game. Again, a 5'2" junior from Chicago.
And Leah Sheets getting ready to check back in for IPFW at a dead ball, and it will be IPFW ball underneath the basket.
Little break there.
Yeah.
So, well, let's see who comes off the floor. We got six. There we go. Barb Derry's going to take a seat. She checks out with 3 points. And here's Jessica Henry. Sarah Smith inside Hennings. Shot no good. Rebound fought for and controlled by Kim Pinksterhouse. Getting a 9-minute mark now. Pass knocked away, picked up by IPFW. Long outlet. Hennings to the glass. Yes.
Basket by
Tanya Edwards decided at that time to not try to stop the play. It would have been a foul, I'm sure.
So it's a 40-point differential now, 68-28. Nearing the 8.5-minute mark. Give Quincy credit, they are still trying. And now we got a whistle and a reach-in, pushing, hacking foul.
I think that's going to put
Sarah
Quincy
Smith
on the 1-and-1 now, so both teams will shoot the 1-and-1.
Number 50, Katie Freeman, 5'11" sophomore from Hoffman Estates, Illinois, comes into the Quincy lineup. At the line, shooting one and bonus will be Pam Fairchild. Pam, a 5'7" junior from Trenton, Missouri. Free throw no good. Rebound controlled by Smith, and we got a foul already on Quincy. As Pinksterhouse picks up her first foul. So the teams walk to the other end of the floor.
For the Dons, number 54.
And Sarah Smith will get her crack at the free throw line.
Shooting 1-and-1.
You can see Coach Penny Lewis talking to Pam Fairchild. And
There you
Sarah
go.
Smith gets the hometown roll.
That's right.
Makes the shot, she'll get another.
In the game
Amy
for the
Ross,
Dons,
number 40, a 5'11" sophomore from Elkhart, makes her first appearance of the night, replacing Krista Hennings. And Krista 4 points, a lot of hustle, a couple of rebounds, and gets a nice little hand from the crowd here at the Gate Sports Center.
Krista is always active when she's in the game.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Edwards. Here comes the pepper pot. Looking for something to happen. Takes it to the glass, shot up, no good. Rebound fought for and controlled by Jessica Henry. Ball knocked away. Smith thought she was fouled. Instead, it's Edwards stopping, popping, and hitting. Tanya Edwards' first field goal of the night. 4 points overall, and it's 69-30.
Yeah, Tanya has been shut down with the IPFW defense, I think, tonight.
Inside pass, Ross puts it up, no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the strike. Foul is on Katie Freeman. Her first.
At the line for the Dons, number 40.
So, Amy Ross. She is 1 of 4 at the stripe so far this year, 25%. Maybe the kiss of death play will work in reverse. Not so lucky there.
She got a little too quick on the release. She follow through, she'll be all right. That's much better.
Makes the second one, so she's in the scorebook with a point. And it's 70-30 with 7:32 left in the contest.
Tanya Edwards still on the move.
Three-point attempt by Colette, no good. Rebound controlled by Quincy. Edwards for long range distance. Colette with another offensive board. She'll try another one. No good. Henry comes up with the rebound, so Quincy had 3 cracks from long range. And Jessica Henry got a lucky circumstance there. She made a bad pass, and a Quincy player.
She was trying to go to the right place, but trying to throw it through the player rather than over or around her.
So a fresh 30-second shot clock for the Dons. Yeah, she's back in the lineup. She passes it in to Henry. A lot of pushing going on underneath between Sarah Smith and Katie Freeman. They're going to call it on Freeman? No, they're going to call it on Smith.
Foul on number 54.
So personal foul number 3 on Sarah Smith. Team's over the limit.
We've got a timeout.
We've got a timeout called by Quincy. We'll be back in just a moment.
There's an awesome power that can eliminate over half of our nation's defense forces. It's everywhere, and it can strike at any time. Who has this incredible power? You do. If you employ National Guard and Reserve members, you need to use your power wisely, because today, the Guard and Reserve make up over half of our country's defense. So when they need time off to serve, be a hero. Give them the freedom to protect ours.
Welcome back to the Hilliard Gate Sports Center on the campus of IPFW. Mike Moss, Dave Scouten, happy to be with you tonight on this cold, cold Saturday evening in the Summit City.
And as cold as it is, it's going to give the Dons a nice warm feeling. Probably when this is all over, they will have won 18 out of their first 20 ball games. And that's a pretty good start.
And 11-2 in GLVC play.
Yeah.
When you're number 1 in the conference, other teams have to come and catch you rather than you catch the others. So
7 more games to go.
But they've got a tough week ahead. They go on the road Thursday night. They will go and play Bellarmine, and that's a tough one.
Yeah.
And then a week from tonight, they will be at Kentucky Wesleyan. So 2 important road games coming up for Coach Bam Bowden's squad, and so they're going to be mighty happy to come away with a well-earned victory tonight. The team's played well, passed the ball very crisply, and right now they're up by 40 with 6:58 to go.
Little scheduling quirk that might be in IPFW's favor next week, even though they play Bellarmine Thursday night at Bellarmine. Tuesday night, Bellarmine has to go down and play Southern Indiana to make up a previously snowed out game. And that's two contenders going head-to-head on Tuesday night. Might wear them down a little bit.
Katie Freeman made 1 out of 2 at the line. IPFW gets the rebound. Barberry.
Nice move.
Puts the shot up and in. So Barberry now has 5 points. 72-31. Freeman inside the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Sarah Smith. And Jessica Henry shuffled her feet. Unofficially, Dave, that's the 4th turnover in the second half, 11 to the contest for IPFW.
Still not too bad.
Krista Hennings back in the Dons lineup, replacing Amy Ross. So, Quincy, you inbound the ball. First to Tanya Edwards. Shot up by Harrison, no good, but we got a whistle and a foul, and Danielle Harrison's going to go to the line.
And I think that scream we just heard out of Pam Bowden was when Danielle Harrison put somebody in orbit there when they pushed her out of the way.
Personal fouls on Krista Hennings, her first.
No harm, no foul.
Remember, this is a non-contact
There you
sport,
go,
right?
that's right.
At the line, Danielle Harrison, 5'9" sophomore from Warsaw, Illinois. Rattles the cage and knocks it down. She has 7 points now tonight.
She hit those 2 threes early in the game and then has been shut out since then until the free throw.
Second free throw, no good. Sarah Smith gets the rebound for IPFW. And here comes Jessica Henry being hounded by Tanya Edwards.
Yeah, Tanya Edwards is also quick on the defense and thus a very good challenge for any guard to
Good
handle that
hustle
ball.
by Danielle Harrison. Didn't mean to cut into you, Dave. Harrison forced a turnover on IPFW, and they get the ball in the alternate possession.
Tanya Edwards going to get a little rest. She hasn't had many of those.
She's got 4 points tonight, but a lot of hustle, spunk, and grit.
Yep, she sure has.
So, here comes Quincy, Julie Althide with the basketball. Three-point attempt off the iron, no good by Smith. Derry fought for, and Althide is going to get whistled for a foul. First one on Julie tonight.
Barb Derry with a smile on her face. She thinks they called about the third one.
First you don't succeed, try again.
Yeah. IPFW has done a good job on the boards in this second half, and the whole ball game for that matter, but especially here in the second half, they have just owned the rebounds.
Barb Derry coming into tonight 37 of 41 for 90% of the line.
She's missed 2, I think, hasn't she?
That's what I get for opening up my mouth.
It's all your fault, Mike.
1 of 3 tonight. So Quincy tries to get a nice pass to Collette. Shawanti Collette now has a half a dozen. 72-34. Nice pass to Sarah Smith.
Great pass. Jessica Henry dropped it off, and Sarah Smith put it in.
Once again, a 40-point difference, 74-34. And Sarah Smith nearly knocked the ball away. Pass intended for Freeman.
The Dons have just been all through this second half in the passing lane for Quincy, and Quincy's had just all kinds of difficulties trying to move that ball. But
Coach
it's a great performance for the
Penny
Dons.
Lewis wants to talk things over, so she calls a timeout. 5:14 left, and her team trailing 74-34. You too can join in the excitement of IPFW athletics by participating in the Royal Dons Club. The Royal Dons Club is the official booster club for IPFW's athletic teams. Members enjoy priority seating at all IPFW sports events, food and refreshments in the hospitality room, admission to IPFW sports media luncheons, and association with other Mastodon supporters, just to name a few benefits. For information on becoming a member of the Royal Dons Club, call Pat Klein at 481-6643 or write to the Royal Dons Club, 2101 Coliseum Boulevard East, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46805.
Well, we've talked about the GLVC tonight, Mike, and if we take a glance at this week's regional rankings, we see that there are 5 teams from the GLVC in the top 10, with Bellarmine being number 2, IPFW number 3.
Interesting of the way those 2 teams are set up since IPFW defeated Bellarmine here.
Well,
We'll see
little
what
politics.
happens. And we'll see what happens Thursday night. Turnaround shot up and in by Shawanti Collette.
Yeah.
She's got 8 points now, 6 of them here in the second half.
After they once got their scoring gear going, why they've been doing all right.
On the shot clock. Derry baseline drive, shot up, no. It's her own rebound. Try again, no. Hennings tries. She can't get it. And we got a whistle and a foul. Going to call Katie Freeman for the foul, her second. Coach Pam Bowden.
She's not going to give up, I don't think.
I wonder, even though her team's ahead by 38 points, one wonders if she protested too much, if she gets hit with a tee.
Well, I think the thing is you still want the calls to be made that are obvious, and maybe she feels that hasn't quite happened, but...
Krista Hennings misses the free throw. The first half, IPFW was 3 of 5 for 60%. They came into the game number 1 in the nation, 77.7. And the second one's no good. We got a pushing foul on Derry as she knocked Laura Sorensen to the floor.
She cleared her out.
So Derry has 2 fouls. And Laura Sorensen, a 6'1" sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri, will come to the line. She has 8 points so far tonight. 4 minutes, 29 seconds, all that remains in this contest.
And IPFW has had as phenomenally good a second half tonight as Thursday night they had weak.
Free throw missed, Hennings with the rebound, Don's on the run. Ball knocked away. And travel Quincy, so.
Turnover, both ways.
I don't know if you heard that little comment by now. Like both coaches sharing a smile of sorts. Don't think either of them are happy with the officials. Shot by Ross was no good, but we got a whistle and a foul underneath.
Foul on number 4.
Foul's going to be called on Shawanti Collette, her 4th.
Krista Hennings gets an opportunity to redeem herself now here at the free throw line. She needs to just relax, follow through, and drop that ball in the basket.
Don't say a word.
See, nothing to it.
All you need is a few bounces.
You got to get 3 big high bounces.
So Krista Hennings now has 5 points.
Wow, Krista, make this one clean.
She gets it. Makes our score 76-36 at the 4:11 mark.
Now we talk about an opportunity for some of the people off the bench to play a lot for IPFW here, and that's true. But in this type of defense, they need to have that opportunity.
Danielle Harrison makes her 3rd tray of the night. Give her 10 points. Yeah, this is good experience for these reserves to get nearly 10 minutes of game action in. Nice pass inside, Henry to Ross. She's fouled before the shot.
She's wanting to hit that field goal and had a little frown on her face, saying, why didn't I get that in?
Fouls on Katie Freeman's her 3rd. Number 33. Okay.
That's a new name. I don't see that in the lineup.
That's not on my list, and I'll be honest, I don't know who 33 is.
Let's see if the other lineup has it at all, and it does not. No 33.
Ross missed the free throw. IPFW 17 of 26 here in the second half. 20 of 31 in the game from the foul line. Shot by Shawanti Collette. She's got 10 points now, 8 of them coming in the second half.
It's 5 seconds. I was going to say, Krista was standing there directing traffic and not paying attention to needing to get the ball inbounds.
Sarah Smith going to come back in the IPFW lineup, and Amy Ross checks out. So we're down to 3 minutes and 11 seconds. And we get some help, and we appreciate that. Number 33 is Jackie Powers for Quincy. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be IPFW basketball. And Krista Hennings calls a timeout. Might not be a bad move, Dave.
Yeah.
You want to make sure, 3:02 left, and make sure you know what you're doing.
When they come back out, they'll probably be reminded she can still run the baseline, and sometimes that helps to swing somebody open. We've got the Don out trying to entertain the folks here tonight, keep them warm while they're on the inside.
I want to remind you to stay tuned here on Channel 6. After this game, the men take to the floor as Coach Andy Piazza's squad tries to improve on the season. So
yeah, they've had some hard luck. Lost some close games that they just couldn't get the right thing to happen at the right time.
So hopefully tonight will be the night for them. That game comes up approximately about 25 minutes after the completion of this contest at the Gates Sports Center. So players coming back on the floor, and Krista Hennings has been told who and how to pass the ball.
Yes,
Who
we'll
to pass
see
it
how
to
it
and how to
works.
pass it. She ain't moving. That's interesting. Gets it into Barb Derry, who's triple teamed and hammered. So Barb Derry's going to walk to the foul line.
Barb came out of an awful lot of traffic.
Foul was on Jackie Powers, her first.
At the line for the Dons, number 22, Barb Derry.
Barb Derry back at the line. Barb, 1 of 3 tonight, plus 2 field goals for 5 points. Her high school team is in the girls sectional championship game tonight. First free throw is good. Makes it 77-41 with exactly 3 minutes to go.
Barb with an opportunity here to get 500 on the night.
And she does. So 78-41.
A good free throw shooter doesn't get out of the groove and stay there very long.
Again, bodies banging underneath.
Boy, I guess.
Again, this is a non-contact sport. Got to remember that. And Sue Gamble commits the foul as she hits the arm of Julie Althide. So Julie Altide's going to go to the line shooting 1 in bonus. And for Sue Gamble, that's personal foul number 1.
Well, we went 20 seconds between whistles. We'll see how far we go this time.
Julie Altide, 5', 6" freshman from Warsaw, Illinois. Free throw off the back of the iron, no good. Krista Hennings comes up with the rebound.
Quincy's had a real tough time at the free throw line tonight.
Sarah Smith gets hammered. It's what you call the ham and egg sandwich, as both Alicia Smith and Jackie Powers got her. And they're going to call Powers for the foul, her second. So Sarah Smith heads to the line. Sarah Smith comes into action tonight, 5 of 11 for 46%. And she's 1 of 2 so far tonight. So that makes that 6 of 13, 6 of 14. And I can see what Pam Bowden's going to have her troops doing first of the week.
Yeah.
Not leave the floor till you make 50 in a row.
At least the people who have been playing a great deal of the second half here.
Long three-point shot by Harrison, no good. Hennings comes up with the rebound, and the Dons on a 4-on-3 advantage. Sue Gamble from long range, no good. Hennings with the rebound. puts it up, puts it in.
I think you could say Krista cleared things out when she got that rebound, too.
And it's amazing for someone only 5'6" to be playing that low, that deep inside, and with that much authority.
And she does. She really goes to work in the inside.
Colette from downtown makes it. Three-pointer for Shawanti Colette. She's had a real good ball game. Nice pass from Smith to Henry, and Henry's hammered. Falls to the floor. She gets helped up. She'll go to the line, shooting 2.
The scoring has picked up for Quincy here lately, but they still have only 20 points in this second half.
Foul is on Shawanti Colette. That's her 5th. She fouls out, but she had a fine night for Quincy. 5 2-point field goals and 1 3-point field goal for 13 points. So she checks out, and let's see who's, well, no substitute yet because
take their time.
Penny Lewis has 30 seconds. Now Pam Fairchild comes to the scorer's table. And at the line, Jessica Henry, 5'7" freshman from Wadsworth, Ohio. Let's see if I can give her the curse. She's a 80% free throw shooter coming into action tonight. Nails the first one. Gives her 7 points altogether. Make it 8, 2 for 2 on that trip down. Makes it 82-44, and mercifully there's only 78 seconds left in the contest.
78 seconds and probably 4 or 5 whistles here, we'll see.
82-44 the score. Pass knocked out of bounds, they say, last touched by Quincy. Or are they going to say, yes, it'll be IPFW basketball.
Quincy with the full court pressure.
Ball knocked out of bounds. That was nice.
Yeah,
Nice play by Harrison, but she came awfully close to getting a technical foul for.
Yeah, I think maybe Krista was too far back under and she hit the ceiling back there.
Now we got a whistle and another foul, and I think that's on Krista Hennings, but let's make sure.
Foul on number 34, Julie Alpine, her 3rd.
Offensive
We're
foul.
going to say Altai committed the foul.
Well, a good effort by the Dons tonight. One that they needed to get themselves back on track. Not that they've been so far off track. But that disappointing performance Thursday night, even though they won, they needed a performance tonight that was not disappointing, but rather one that they can feed off of as they get ready to go down the stretch. To Hennings.
Misses the free throw, and we got a foul the other way. Barb Derry picks up foul number 3, and the teams walk back to the other end. Yeah, this was a good win for Pam Bowden. You see her there on your screen. With the win tonight, Pam raises her record in her 2nd year at the helm to 35 wins and only 13 losses. That's about a 73% winning percentage. That's an awfully good percentage.
That'll challenge her to get better, huh?
Free throw was missed, but Altai gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in for her first points of the night. Makes it 82-46, and we're under a minute. IPFW going to play a little keep away now. 15 on the shot clock, 42 on the game clock. With the win, the Dons go to 18-2, 11-2 in conference play. They stay on top of the conference standings. Derry shot blocked, picked up by Powers. Powers dishes off. Harrison for 3, no. 20 seconds left, rebound Quincy. Harrison again for 3, yes. Danielle Harrison with 4th trays tonight, 13 points overall. Trying to make the score a little more respectable.
She's hit 4. She's put a lot of them up there, though.
And a whistle again, a traveling call on IPFW. So Quincy gets the basketball with 11 seconds to go.
82-49. Pretty solid performance all the way around by the Dons tonight.
Very much so.
Starters, bench, shooting, defense, the whole bit.
Harrison for three again. No. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be IPFW ball with 3 ticks of the clock left. Time for a pass. Hopefully no more fouls. Derry can hold on to it. 2-1, and that's it. So the clock runs down to all zeros. The players are about ready to congratulate each other on the floor. Our final score tonight is IPFW 82, Quincy 49. So again, Dave Skelton, a well-played game by IPFW. They go to 18-2, and now they get ready for 2 tough ball games on the road.
Get ready to take this act back on the road, yeah. And it's been one where they've actually done very well on the road, even though their 2 losses came on the road a couple of weeks ago.
Let's see if we can take a quick math course here. We don't have the final stats yet, but we should have momentarily. Unofficially, real quick, I believe Lindy Jones leading scorer for the Dons.
Probably about 25 or so.
She had 10 in the first half, and she had only 9 in the second half.
9, okay.
So she had 19 points.
I'll get that. All right.
And again, 82-49, the final score.
We'd like to take this time to thank the Channel 6 volunteer crew and the Learning Resource Center at IPFW for their contributions to the live production of our basketball games this evening. The telecast of this IPFW sports event is copyrighted and the sole property of the College Cable Access Center and IPFW. Unauthorized duplication, exhibition, retransmission, rebroadcast, or other use of this event without written consent is strictly prohibited.